Hello, I'm Peter from the Gradiv, and today I'd like to share with you the DeLorme Atlas and Gazetteer map series. It is a collection of big, wide paper books displaying the landscape of the United States for those with adventure in mind. Each book is titled after the state it features, providing information regarding all manner of roads, terrain, accessible waters, and recreational attractions ranging from popular destinations to serene backroad features. In the words of local Mainer, River Elaine, the Atlas and Gazetteer of her own state shares, quote, the best rivers for canoeing, the best hiking and biking trails, various wildlife areas, a list of state parks and campgrounds, and a self-proclaimed tour along the Maine coast. It details your right to the woods and water, and this is just the first 15 pages. End quote. I myself find it to be the ideal trip planner for outdoor adventure, balancing between general information and the necessary careful detail, allowing me to map out a route for driving, hiking, or canoeing in areas where I might need to understand where to draw the line between land that is public and private, or natural and urban if I want that nice scenery. It tells me how other people use their land, allowing me to have a basic understanding of local limits for my recreation. They are widely available, too. Retail bookstores often have the entire collection of 50 books available for purchase on site, of any state you could want. And every public library proudly features a copy of one for their own state. DeLorme's maps, though, were not as detailed and precise as they are today. Founding the company in 1976, David DeLorme printed his first map in the same year. He operated with a basic compilation of physical map information regarding his home state of Maine, all layered together, including road maps, government surveys, local directories, and his own data from working with the Maine catalog. All of it was overlaid by hand, and it was at a much smaller scale than DeLorme's maps are today. This changed in the next few years, though, as the company standardized to an intermediate scale and began to put their overlays into a computer format, allowing them to make updates easier and to adapt and apply their maps to other fields, such as government contracting and GPS technology. This transition to primarily computer mapping took another handful of years to get up and running, but by 1987, the company had fully developed a GIS that they were using to create their state atlases and new digital products. The company stored and transported their data through CDs, a single disc being able to contain, quote, areas of North America and Europe visualized in a scale of 10 miles to an inch, with other parts of the world magnified to 20 miles to an inch. Other features include the ability to zoom out to satellite photo images of the world magnified at 420 feet to the inch. This initial software map provided the longitude and latitude for any global location within 4 decimal points. End quote. Pretty good for 1987. This sort of detail was being implemented into other physical maps too, with the added benefits of specialized maps from collaborating with companies and NASA's growing database of satellite imagery. They soon published the CDs as a product of their own, under the name Street Atlas, also partnering with AAA to create AAA Map and Go, a road trip planner featuring AAA-affiliated hotels, restaurants, and attractions on a DeLorme base map. And this was 10 years before the Google Maps program even started. All of this technological enhancement, along with an increased workforce and reader responses about local changes, allowed DeLorme state atlases to become more detailed and refined, increasing the accuracy of roads, waters, and topography. Competition increased, however, going into the late 90s, with companies like Randy McNally and Michelin printing their own state guides, focusing more on business and auto care than outdoor recreation, but DeLorme still had that edge to it, the outdoor recreation. Turbulence increased when the company had lawsuits with government programs on commercial rights for mapping data, though much of it was excused as unintentional given DeLorme's history of working alongside them. Nevertheless, these changes forced the company to find new ways of applying its GIS systems, which they did in GPS trackers, the InReach satellite communicator, and an updated street atlas named XMap. All these advancements garnered the attention of Garmin, a GPS-based company, leading to an acquisition deal incorporating all of DeLorme's products into their lineup, including the state atlases. But, in the word of Garmin's Ted Gartner, because the DeLorme name is so well known and closely associated with the unique feature set and style of the Atlas Gazetteers, which combines digital cartography with human editing, the product line will continue under the same iconic brand and familiar appearance. We will be revising and updating the Atlas series in the coming years. End quote. And so, we can trust that the spirit of adventure in each state atlas will be preserved for the foreseeable future, and I will thoroughly enjoy using DeLorme's books to continue planning my outdoor treks and journeys. Thank you for watching, and here are my sources.